Yeah, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Devops with Learners AWS AI session. This session is specially for AWS AI, means we have introduced AI related stuff in AWS. Okay. So now we will start what is our agenda for today. Okay. First, before that, let me introduce myself. Myself, Vicky. Okay. And I am 12 years of experience. I am 12 plus year of experience. Okay. Now, I am working in a MNC. Okay. As a team lead. Okay. Now, what is my tech stack is? Just let me tell you my tech stack first. So I am working with Java, okay, Spring Boot, Java Spring Boot, microservices, high level, okay. Then React and Angular frameworks. In front end side, okay. This is our back end side. This is front end tech stack and cloud side, cloud and operation side. AWS, you can say Linux, AWS, and DevOps operation. Okay. So now thing is that today we have joined for this batch, right? DevOps with AWS with AI. Okay. So first we will discuss. I have given a small introduction about myself. Okay. Now we will go with content first. We won't spend much time on other thing. First we will discuss syllabus, right? Then we will discuss who can join this course. Who can join this course? Okay. Who can join this course, right? So for this, we have something uploaded our syllabus in website. Most probably many of you have visited there. Okay. So let me share my screen and this is the website. Okay. Everyone is aware. Our team has shared. If not, let me ping in the chat. Okay. To everyone in this meeting. Okay. So once you will go in the website, here we have training and syllabus. So you have to download this. You have to go here in AWS section. Okay. Then you will find here. I mean, once you will click here, you will find the syllabus. Okay. Now. So here, just read complete section. Then you will understand what we are going to cover. Okay. But let me give a brief idea about this. Okay. Let's this 1 or 2 session will be only introduction kind of thing because you should understand our process, how we are going to teach, what is the content, so that all your questions, small question will be in mind, or what is the duration, what is the fees, everything, right? These are the common question, right? What is the content? Okay. And how we are going to support you, right? Everything will be, I'm going to explain you. So before this, okay, now observe this. So this is the part I have divided, like who are eligible for this course, what is the process content, what is the AWS with AI and DevOps content. Okay, now, first of all, who is eligible for this course? Any experienced person who is having some kind of experience lies in different domain also. For example, if one is working as a business analyst, okay, they want to switch as a DevOps and AWS, right? If some person is working as a Java developer or Python developer, right? Okay, so let me add that as well. I did not add it here. Java, Python, Django. I did not add that. This is also my tech stack. Okay. Now, so who can anyone, for example, if someone is working in Java, but they are not comfortable with coding, .NET, PHP, right? They are not comfortable and they want to switch into IT. They want to switch into some DevOps thing because DevOps or AWS don't require coding, right? Everyone know. So sometimes people start their development, but slowly they feel difficult, right? So DevOps and AWS is the career for them. Okay. Now, non-IT person, for example, any person who is in non-IT, they are working on any other company as well. They also can join this course. They can learn this course. Okay. The projects, whatever we are going to teach, everything they can mention in their resume. I will come to that as well. What kind of resume they can use, right? How, what are the sample resume? Everything I am going to explain you. Just be patient and listen to me carefully. Okay. Students, any student, right? Any student, if you are BCA background, you are BCom background, you are engineering background, you are BCom background, MBA background, anyone except art student, anyone can join this course. Okay. The second, next question is gaps, right? Any student having gaps, for example, someone maybe, let's say, most probably ladies, they after their maternity leave, after also they come back, they want to come back and join, right? Gaps in the terms of like students, for example, some students are pass out in the year 2020, some pass out in 2020, 2018, right? So they can also join this course, right? They can also join this course, right? Because skill is the very much important, very first step in your resume. Your resume is the very first key to get the job. Why? Because that is your mirror. I will explain you each and everything, but try to understand who can join this course. Experienced people, right? For example, when I'm talking experience means nowadays people want to learn more tech stack. Okay, I will explain this thing as well. For example, just try to understand, guys. Then only you will, when you listen this session, first session, then you will understand the benefit of this course and what the tech stack, what we are going to use. Then you can uh, understand. Okay, experience in the sense previously only backend technologies is enough, right? Then slowly the people, companies are asking front-end technology as well. I will explain you why this is, they are demanding more and more technology from one person. I will explain this thing as well. Okay, so experienced people can join, non-IT person also can join, student can join. Okay, if you are first year or second year, I recommend, uh, if you want to join, it's up to you, but who are in final year student of your graduation, like BCA, engineering, right? This is very helpful for you to grab the job into the market. Okay. Gaps also, if I also already mentioned, if somebody is having gaps, they also can join this course. And freshers, just who are pass out, right? Now, try to understand. I will explain you in detail these things. Then you will come to know what is the detail in who about eligibility. Okay. Now, what is the process we are going to follow? We will start with DevOps first. Okay. We will start with DevOps. Okay. Then we will start with what? Agile, SDLC, waterfall model, everything in the beginning. Okay. DevOps like life cycle. What is the rules and responsibility of DevOps AWS person? Okay. These are the things we are going to start. Then after that, we are going to explain you Linux operating system and shell scripting as well. Okay. After that, we are going to see, after going to start this part, all the DevOps tool we are going to cover. Okay. Don't go with this order. The order is I am explaining now. First, we will start with Agile, waterfall model, SDLC model, DevOps and its life cycle. What is the rules and responsibility? What is the DevOps operation? Okay. Then DevOps tool we are going to cover. Then we'll start Linux operating system with shell scripting. Okay. Then we will start AWS Cloud. AWS Cloud syllabus and DevOps syllabus I'm going to show you. Okay. Now, After this, we will, once we are good with DevOps, we will share you resume as well. I will show you the sample resume. Only thing is that you should not mention like partial thing. Just you have to wait for some days, unless and until we are completing some good enough of AWS understanding and DevOps, then only you can start uploading the resume. Then we will start sharing the interview question as well. Okay. Then we will, once we are good with AWS and DevOps completely, for example, uh, we have like a few students, for them we already completed AWS. Okay. So I will show you, means we have completed AWS. Now we are into DevOps, and that's why we introduce a new session. So we are starting with DevOps. Okay. Now, after that, AWS and DevOps is completed, we are going to create a project, end-to-end project, right? We will develop one project, then we will deploy into the cloud. But from development of the project to the deployment, what is the complete end-to-end that we are going to see? Okay. And once we are about to end, for example, Linux, we are going to close AWS tools, DevOps tools. By that time, we will share document, whatever the interview question is with you. You should go with that. Then you should prepare for, meanwhile, you should start preparation. Okay. Once project, once AWS is done and project is done, we can go with complete resume preparation. Okay. And now, few of us, like already AWS is done, right? Once DevOps is also done, we will share this interview question. We will go with mock interviews, and then we will provide the reference. This is the process we are going to follow. Now coming to content. Try to observe. This is our AWS content, guys. Okay. This is the AWS content. These are the service related to AI. Okay. Like artificial intelligence introduction. What is the AI introduction? Right? What is the Amazon Bedrock? What is the generative AI? Right? What is the prompt engineering? Right? What is the Amazon Q deep dive? Okay. Amazon SageMaker. Amazon AI services like Comprehend, Translate, Lex Poly, TextStack, Kendra. Okay. These are the services which we are going to learn in AWS. Okay. When we start the AWS, then we are going to learn this thing. Okay. Apart from this, we are keep on upgrading our syllabus. Not only AWS, DevOps also, right? So to move, for example, today batch you are joining, few students maybe there who only learn this part from our side. EC2, S3, Lambda, all these things. These are regular content. But we added some AI part, right? Tomorrow you are the part of this AWS content AI, and tomorrow we are going to start new batch for AWS also. We will add some more content. So there won't be any cost we are going to take from you. It will be completely free. Means who are the part of this AWS Devops session, they can attend n number of batches for 1 year from our side. Any new batch, they can revise for revision purpose, anything, right? So this is the topic we have introduced, AI part from AWS. There will be more, but at this moment we have added this part. Okay, slowly. Then this is a basic start of AWS actually. First we have to start with EC2. Okay. Whenever I marked as dev means what? Dev means developer. Okay. Who are joining this as a developer? Who are Java developer, Python developer? So these are the services which are marked as dev, means they have to use the service during their development as well. Okay. EC2 service, S3 service, RDS service, IAM service, CloudWatch, all the service they have to use as a developer point of view. Hope you are good. So these are the AI services in AWS. We will going to learn this thing. The very important service EC2, then S3, RDS, IAM, EBS, Lambda, CloudWatch, SNS, EKS, Route 53, then VPC, CloudFormation. Okay, this auto scaling CloudFront, then some machine learning part, security, ECR, and ECS. So these are the AWS content, guys. Okay, now come down. Now come to Git DevOps. What is our content? First, we will start with SDLC and Agile process. So that everyone should know what is SDLC and Agile. Even developer, even DevOps person. Okay. Then we will explain you Maven. Okay. What is Maven build tool? What is GitHub? Okay. What is GitHub? Okay. Then what is Tomcat server? Right. What is SonarQube? Next is JFrog, Docker, Kubernetes, Jenkins, Prometheus, Grafana, ELK. Okay. Terraform, Ansible. Okay. And different tool like Jira, Postman, WinSCP, Putty, Mobaxterm. And after this complete understanding of DevOps and AWS, right? Once AWS and DevOps is done, then we will create a project. Anyhow, when we are learning, definitely we are going to create some small project only. It is not theoretical. Every day it is a practical. Every day it is a practical. Maybe this is question in your mind that today I am sharing my screen and explaining you because this is very important. You should know, understand what is syllabus, how we are delivering the content, right? These are important, whether you are getting or not. People may expect some people may expect in Hindi, some people expect in regional language, but the important factor is you should know everything in English because tomorrow you are going to join a company. Okay, so English will be a common language. Why? Because every people from your team will be from different places, not only from your local land. People may be from US, some people may be from North India, some people may be from South India, right? For example, Tamil Nadu people don't understand Hindi, right? If you go in North, they don't know South languages, right? So how will you communicate? You cannot communicate in your language. So my recommendation is everyone should, if they are not comfortable with English, they will start working on English communication as well. Tomorrow, one more guy is there from US. You cannot explain the requirement and your questions in Hindi or English, sorry, Hindi or regional language, right? So you should be comfortable in English. Okay. So my purpose is to give you a real-time content, how this system is working in real time, so that you should be able to crack the interview. There are some process, then only you will they will understand how the recruitment process is going on. Okay, hope you are good with the syllabus. Now, guys, why this AWS and DevOps is very, very important. So let me explain you the thing. Okay, let me explain you the thing. What is DevOps first? Okay, with syllabus. And before this, I have shared this link to you in the chat. Okay, you can access this URL. Okay, what is this? 1 minute, guys. Hey, Parth, what are you doing here? What are you trying to do? Anybody, if adding something in this chat now, I will suspend you, okay, from the meeting. I'm removing you from the call chat, okay. Anybody is going to ping anything in this chat now, definitely they are not allowed to add in this call, okay. This is not your home. I'm clearly telling you, we are professional. Don't add anything in your personal thing in this group, okay. Maybe some uh, the females are there, ladies are there, anything. Don't add your personal thing, right? Whatever I am telling, that is only the you have to follow in this thing. Okay, your personal WhatsApp you're adding here, right? Don't do this, please. Okay. 1 minute, guys. I will give opportunity to everyone to talk to me. Okay. I will give everyone to opportunity to talk to me. Okay. And discuss everything. Just because if I will lost my flow, then it will difficult now. So please listen to me first. Then we will. 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. Guys. Yeah. Now observe. So already I mentioned the syllabus now. Now try to observe. So if you want to know this is the WhatsApp channel. This is our WhatsApp channel also. Sorry, YouTube channel. You can go through this recording as well. I will share the WhatsApp channel as well link to you. You can join the WhatsApp link and you can subscribe the channel. There are some recordings are there. Okay, where you can watch some session. Like for example, we have uploaded here, right? Java related stuff. Core Java session is going on. So people who are from Core Java background. So Core Java is going on. Some AWS recording is there. I will share you some. Anyhow, I am going to cover Linux section everything to you. Okay. So do one thing. Do one thing. Meanwhile, you can go with this Linux web videos as well to brush up your skill. But I am going to cover you Linux. So meanwhile, we will start some theoretical part, right? SDLC, MAV, and Agile, right? So you will go through. You can go through this recording as well in this playlist, and you can watch this. I have pasted that link in the chat as well. Okay, now, okay. The next thing is that anything basic Linux you can go through and you can learn this as well parallelly. Okay, but according to our discussion, according to our discussion, I am going to cover each and everything Linux as well, right? Shell scripting as well. Okay, this is our syllabus. AWS with AI and DevOps content. Now try to observe. Now. Coming to prerequisite, guys. Prerequisite. What is the prerequisite for this course? Um, What is the prerequisite for this course for DevOps and AWS? ठीक है? ठीक है? Why this is popular? Everything try to observe. ठीक है? Now, so basic you should know Linux and shell scripting. Okay, you should know Linux and shell scripting, which we are going to cover. Okay, during our sessions. Okay, now. The second thing is that anyone who is passionate to learn this thing and want to develop start their career as DevOps engineer, okay, can attend this program. Okay, but this is the basic thing which is required. Okay, any programming language is not mandatory. First of all, no coding language is required. No coding, no coding experience or knowledge is required. Hope you are good. ठीक है, नो कोडिंग नॉलेज इज रिक्वायर्ड. ठीक है. नाउ एज आई मेंशन, ग्रेजुएट, अंडर ग्रेजुएट, ठीक है, देन एनी बैक एंड डेवलपर, एनी डेवलपर्स. दिस कोर्स इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर डेवलपर्स. व्हाई? आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. डेवलपर, ठीक है, एनी डेवलपर, फ्रंट एंड डेवलपर, बैक एंड डेवलपर, ठीक है. आई also mention non-IT background, non-IT background, non-IT background people also can attend this course. Now, try to observe. Why actually? Why this is important for developer also? Try to observe. ठीक है. Guys, observe. Just imagine the last 10-year or 15-year trends. Just try to understand this last 10-year trend. Last 10-year trend in IT industry. How this trend is behaving. What is the expectation from company? Then only you will able to decide what is best for you, right? So first you have to understand that 10-year, or I can say 10 to 15 year. Okay? Just let's say 2010, if you go back in 2010, 2012, right? So that time, right, for example, we know there are three technology. Why I am talking about this point? Because maybe some of you are a developer, some of you are from you only want to make your career in DevOps only with cloud technology. Okay, so why this is important for backend developer, front-end developer, and as we are only in the DevOps session, so why it is important? So try to observe first of all. Okay. So in any project, what is the tech stack required, guys? In any project, what is required? How the project is developed using backend technology. Backend technology can be Java. Backend technology can be Python. Okay. Backend technology can be PHP. Backend technology can be .NET. Anything, right? I am a Java developer, I am a Python developer, so I know what is inside this. This is not only one word. There are so many things inside Java. Okay, now come to come to come to front-end technology. If I am saying front-end technology, it is not only React or Angular. It's all about more technology like HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, React, everything, right? When I am talking about cloud, right? So it is AWS. Try to observe. Try to observe. This is complete your project. Try to observe. I am trying to explain you from lemon level, okay, so that you can understand how this project is working. Okay, how this is just simple basic architecture of a project. This is what your front end is. Okay, this is your back end only. This is your back end. Okay, there may be database call also there. Okay, there may be database call also there. There may be web services call also there. Okay, now try to observe. This is your backend code. This is your backend code. Backend code can be developed in any programming language. Sorry, this is your front end code. Front end code can be developed in any programming language. So let me what is developed? HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, or TypeScript you are using. Okay? HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript. Okay? Then either you are using React or either you are using Angular. These are popular things. Okay? In Java, let me take example of Java in backend. Okay, this is backend technology. What we are using in Java? We are using what? Core Java. We are using Core Java. We are using Advanced Java. We are using Spring. We are using Spring Boot. We are using web services. Web services. We are using Hibernate. We are using Hibernate. We are using what? Data JPA. We are using Data JPA. We are using microservices. Minimum this is required in backend, right? Now, this is your DB side. DB side can be anything. Either you are using Oracle, either you guys are using Oracle, either you are using MS SQL Server, any database, or either you are using NoSQL database means MongoDB. It can be anything, MongoDB, or you are using any database. Just try to understand. So what is happened? Front end is integrated with what? Backend. Backend is integrated what? Database. This is the basic architecture. Now, what is DevOps? Where is DevOps in this scenario? Everything question should come into your mind. Where is our DevOps here? Okay. Let's say this is another application. This is another application. This is another application. Either our application is going to interact with this backend from backend, either our application is going to interact with outside application. And this everything should be inside what? Cloud. Everything should be inside the cloud. Think your laptop. Think about your laptop. Maybe I'm going at very, very basic level, but this is very important because once you are visualize the thing, when you observe the thing, then you can understand all the concept in one go. Okay. Now try to observe. You are the user. You are user. This user is where? This user is sitting at where? This user is sitting at India. Lakhs of users are there. Just imagine this is a Flipkart application or this is your net banking application. We are the user, na? We are the user. What we are doing? We are accessing some application. We are accessing some application. We are in different corner of the world, right? We are at different corner of the world. Just let me name this application as Flipkart application. You can think a Flipkart application. You can think an Amazon application. You can think about any net banking application. Common basic thing. This is how it's work. This is how it's work. Common banking. Where is our DevOps? Where is our AWS? Where is our Java? Where is our front-end code? This will give the answer for your question. So listen carefully. You are in different corner of the world. This is, let's say, India. This is India. Some people are from where? US. Some people are from where? Let's say Canada or something China, Australia, anywhere, right? So these are applications deployed in where? AWS cloud. This application is deployed where? In AWS cloud. This is AWS cloud. This is AWS cloud. Okay, this is AWS cloud. Then this completely application, user are going to access. From where they are going to access? They are going to access from front end now. They are going to access the front end now. Maybe the URL will be like www.flipkart.com. Flipkart.com. Okay? But behind the scene, what is happening? Behind the scene, what is happening? You guys are watching, right? You guys are watching IPL. You guys watch World Cup. During India-Pakistan match, what is happening? In Hotstar, what you are observing? When people are just increasing the match, important phase of the match is coming. Like now final over, where India will win or Pakistan will win, or India will win or Australia will win. You can observe people in the Hotstar where 10 crore, then it is increasing to 40 crore, then it is increasing to 100 crore. 100 crore people are attending Hotstar. How it could be possible? How it could be possible that so many people are watching, but the application is not get crashed? Because these are maintained by DevOps only. But how we are managing all these things, we need to first feel those concepts by visualizing the basic understanding. Okay. You remember, right? One time there was one application. Sachin Tendulkar was about to create a double century, first time in the world. Right? That day, some basic application crashes that day because that application was not capable of taking so much load. Hope you are good. Hope you are understanding what I am trying to say. Imagine if you have watched that match, because that application is not capable of accessing that much of load. In India, Flipkart application is accessed by one user, 100 user, 10,000 user. No, lakhs of users are accessing. Similarly, from US also, some people may access now. From Canada also, people can access now. But how this application is capable of taking that load? That is what DevOps come to picture. AWS come into the picture. Right? Now try to observe. Now try to observe. Being a developer, what we are doing, we are writing the code. Okay. So try to observe this diagram. We are developing the code. For example, imagine your local laptop. Imagine your local laptop. Okay, this is your local laptop. Just think what your local laptop concept is machine is having. When you go for your laptop shopping also, what is your laptop? your laptop has some operating system? Initially, no. It is just a blank machine, which is what it has consists of. It consists of RAM. It consists of what? Hard disk, right? It has some operating system, processor. Based on that, you are choosing, right? Based on that, you are choosing. Based on that, you are choosing. For example, you are having mobile. You are purchasing a mobile. Best configuration, na? If you buy nowadays 4 GB RAM mobile, after 1 month, all the data it will be accumulated in your mobile. Then it will slow down, it will hang, right? If you buy a laptop with low configuration, 4 GB RAM, 500 GB hard disk, i3 processor with very low uh, processor, then what it will happen? You will open VLC media player, you will open movie, you will open YouTube, you will open Facebook, different application, you open Excel, worksheet, everything. Then what will happen? Your laptop is going to stuck now, slow down, because your laptop is machine. Similarly, to run any application in our laptop, certain software also required. How this software will come? When you buy the laptop, what you will install? You will install operating system, right? Every machine required operating system. Similarly, in cloud, we have to select operating system. What is our requirement of the project? Where we are working as a DevOps? So we have to decide basically in operating system. What is operating system? We should know, right? So very first time what we install operating system. It can be Windows, it can be Linux, based on our requirement, your requirement, right? We are installing operating system. After that, different software we are going to install. If you are a Java developer, what you will install in laptop operating system? Java software you will install. Java software you will install, right? Database you will install in your laptop. A particular version, na? Java 1.8, MySQL Workbench, some you want to write some code, you will install Eclipse, right? You want to install something, you will have Postman tool to develop something, right? Some software you are going to install, right? This is your environment where you are developing the code, right? Then you are writing the code. Then what you will do your code? You may require Visual Studio Code as well, or front-end development, Visual Studio Code, right? Visual Studio Code you required for this. Okay? No. Try to observe. So these many software is required. Then only you can able to develop now. Okay? Java software required. Maven tool is required. Maven tool, many things is required. Just I am taking few names. Then your laptop, you can write the program, run the program. Without Java software, you can run the Java program? No. To run the Java program, minimum you require what? Java. Similarly, if you think in laptop perspective, there is a cloud platform now. There are many clouds. There may be AWS, there may be Google, there may be Azure, right? Any AWS cloud. But we are learning AWS. This is one of the popular tool. Okay. But to work with this AWS cloud, all the backend front-end operations, we have to do with the help of DevOps. Hope you are good. Hope you are good. This is very basic diagram. Now, in your AWS, you should have one operating system. Same way. Just compare your laptop is equivalent like AWS. Think in that way. You have to install AWS. You have to install servers, right? You have to install database, right? You have first, I'm not talking about this VPC at this moment. Virtual private cloud, everything I will talk, then you will get confused. I want to make you feel think easier so that you can compare with your laptop something with AWS. Okay. So this is, let's say this is AWS, this is your server. Server you have installed. Same way you have operating system. How we will do, how we can do, we will understand. Right? Same way you have to install DB. You are going to install Java software, Python software, but any software, right? This is software, right? This is software. This is software, right? This is software. Then only when you install your program, then only it will run. Na? Otherwise, it won't run. So how to install the software? How to make this complete integration? That is nothing but DevOps. I don't want to explain you definition. I want to make you understand the process so that tomorrow you can able to answer by your own words. People are not expecting in interview the common statements from everyone. Okay. Now tell me guys, for example, now the front end code is there. I have one diagram with me. We will come to this diagram again back. I have opened one diagram with for you. This is one diagram. This is one diagram. Try to observe this diagram and try to understand this diagram also. Let me copy this diagram here. Okay. Now try to observe. What is GitHub, guys? These are the tool we have to use now. These are the tool we have to use. These are the tool we have to use. Slowly, one by one. What is GitHub? Try to observe this diagram and this diagram. 1 minute. And guys, yeah, this diagram. What is GitHub, guys? Tomorrow, you have to just think this is your GitHub. This is your GitHub. Try to observe. Try to observe. This is GitHub. GitHub is some other tool, na? GitHub some other tool. You are a developer. Today, you are a developer, front-end developer, or full-stack developer, or back-end developer, right? You will move this code where you will move this code in GitHub. You should not keep this code in your local, because tomorrow your laptop will damage. Then code will go now. So every time, whenever we are writing some code, we are moving that code into repository. That is simple GitHub repository, right? So that is what in this diagram. This is very simple diagram. This is not a very big architecture diagram. So what is the GitHub according to this diagram? GitHub, how to work with GitHub? What is mean by this tool? This tool is purpose for storing the code. Simple way. Now tell me, in maybe you are aware, there are 3 environment: stage, development, then stage, and then production. Whatever you are testing, whatever you are doing development and stage and production, 3 environments are meant for different purpose. Just imagine, developer move the code from where? From here local laptop to where? GitHub. Try to observe. This is their local laptop. From there they have, you consider front-end developer also, full stack developer also, back-end developer also. They move the code to GitHub. Now what is the next step? Now what is our next step? Code should automatically go to the cloud. Code should go to automatically to the cloud. So how it will be done? With the help of a Jenkins. Okay, guys. Now, one more thing is that you are writing the code. For example, you write the Java code. So for Java code, are we deploying the code? No, we are deploying jar file. Whatever the code is there, we are converting your code into jar file. So for that, we are using one tool, Maven tool. Maven tool we have to use. Okay, then we have to integrate. I will do everything practically. Just give me 1 or 2 days. First, I will explain the content, syllabus, the concept. Then we are going to see everything practical. There is nothing theoretical. Hardly 15-minute theoretical and 40-50-minute practical only. It is full of practicals only. Okay. So now, automatically your code who will pull? Jenkins will pull. Jenkins will pull the code. With the help of Maven tool, it will build the code. Think in that way. Then this Jenkins will put with the help of this Ansible, right? Just you don't know what is Ansible, what is Docker, what is Kubernetes. For now, just think these are some terminology. What Jenkins will do, Jenkins will pull the code. There are some pipelines. How automatic things will be done. Everything will be taken care where everything will be taken care by Jenkins. Then what it will, we will create a jar file or images. In previous days, we are whatever the code we are writing, we are moving that code, converting that code in jar file. Then jar will be deployed into what? Into servers. Now technology are getting more popular like Docker, Kubernetes. Now images are there, Docker images. We are creating images. Why Docker is popular? We will see in Docker. Then we are moving that code where we are moving that code into upper environment, that is cloud. Because in cloud, we are making everything system automatically. All the server, all the software required in the cloud. So that once it is deployed in the server, we can easily deploy in the cloud so that it will be accessible to everyone. But what is the advantage of cloud? What is the disadvantage? It requires some more session, na? Okay. Now, hope you are good with this diagram. Okay, now try to observe. Now, guys, one more thing. Now try to observe. I am explaining you the 10-year trends. So where we are explaining backend, front end, cloud. That's why I came to this diagram. That's why I came to this diagram. Front end, backend, and database. Okay, now what is the requirement? How it is trending? Try to observe. We need to understand this point. There may be more technology in backend, but we need to understand. So try to understand in the year 2010 or maybe 2012, in this era 2010 to 2014, what is the popular thing? How we can get the job? Why we are here? We should learn something and we should get. That is our agenda, right? To try to understand the trend. Earlier, what happened? One programming language, if you know core Java, or hardly you will get advanced Java. That time it was very big thing. So easily one can get the job, right? Easily one can get the job. Easily with this tech stack, one can get the job. After 2015, just think, after 2015, or maybe let's say 2016, 17, something, 2017. In this, they added some more technology. No, we don't want core Java and advanced Java. We want some more thing from you guys. You should know core Java, because with the core Java and advanced Java, development time is increasing, which is a loss for companies. So people introduces some framework called like Spring. Okay, some more technology like web services they introduce web services, and they want also DB also. Okay, in this era, it was enough. It was enough core Java, advanced Java. But in this era, people want core Java, advanced Java, Spring. With this, one can easily get the job. Just think the evolution where we are actually. Just think. Now, just imagine 2018 before COVID 2020. In this area, they introduced some more thing. Apart from this, apart from core Java, advanced Java, Spring, what they want additional? What they want additional? They want Hibernate also. You should be able to work with database also. Hibernate also. Okay. They want some Spring Boot also. They want some Spring Boot also. Plus some tools also they want. In backend side, I am telling, same thing is applicable to front end. If you are backend developer, this much required. In front end side, what they want? HTML, CSS, fine. In here, as a front end, what they want? Okay, HTML, CSS, TypeScript, or JavaScript is fine. In this era, HTML, CSS, TypeScript, JavaScript, Bootstrap is fine. Now after COVID, what the trend is changed? What the trend is changed after 2022 to let's say 2022. What is their expectation? What is their expectation? You should now, These are backend thing. These are backend thing. Okay. Now they want you should know front end also. You should know backend also. Backend, when I am talking, this many things you should know. And in front end, what you should know? You should know HTML also. You should know CSS also. You should know whatever I'm mentioning is diagram. You should know this thing, front end and back end. That combination they are calling as a full stack. They are calling as a full stack, right? Now, slowly trend is increasing. Now slowly trend is increasing from 2022 till current date. What they are asking, people should know. Front end also, people should know. Back end also, people should know. AWS also, people should know AWS also. But what is the changes? What is the change? What is the requirement is changing? Try to understand first. Okay, they are expecting something, but there is benefit for us as well and benefit for companies as well. What is the benefit? Try to observe in one project, if they will hire three people, one people for front end, one people from back end, and one people from AWS DevOps. You can say directly DevOps with AWS. You can say like this, right? So for front end, how much they have to pay? Minimum 10 lakh, 10 LPA. Think in that perspective now. Backend they will give what? The backend they will what? Give 10 LPA. Okay? AWS, how much they are going to give? 10 LPA. Now tell me guys, for one project, how much cost is there for three people? 30 lakhs. How much it is there? 30 lakhs. 30 lakhs is required now. They have to pay this package, right? Monthly, maybe company expenses will be 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, right? For one project, these three people. Now, so what they are expecting, either you should go with front end. If you are going, if you know front end and back end, what we will do, we will increase your package 15 lakh, 15 lakh. Now they are giving what? Front end and back end 15 lakh, and they are hiring one AWS guy or DevOps guy. Same thing. Now 10 lakhs they are giving to this person. So this only one person equal to front end or back end. They are giving directly 15 lakh. Instead of front end and back end 10 lakh, 20 lakh, they are giving to one person. They are giving 5 lakhs extra to one person, but they are saving their 5 lakhs now. So instead of 15 lakh, now how much they are spending? 15 plus 10, 25 lakh. Means what? Companies, instead of spending 30 lakhs, they are spending only 25 lakhs. They are saving 5 lakhs. Now they understand slowly with the market trend. Okay. Now people are ready to understand front end, back end also. So why we should go with these? Better. One person should know. One person is capable of doing back end. Let's say front end plus back end plus AWS or DevOps. What they are going to give 20 lakhs, 20 LPA. If you are capable, your package is increasing. But how much company is saving? Instead of 30 lakhs, how much they are giving? 20 lakhs. Indirectly, they are saving 10 lakhs now. So there are opportunity in the market, but people don't want to learn. People don't want to do hard work because it requires time. It is not matter of 10 lakh, 20 lakh, 30 lakh. The matter of practice, matter of learning. Okay? People are, so now, if this expectation is there, do you think that we can learn everything in 6 months? No, it is not possible. So there is some roadmap how we can decide our career so that we can take benefit of, we can learn more things in less time. So always you should go with any combination. Either you should go with front end, back end, either you should go back end cloud, or either you should go front end AWS. It is up to you. It is your choice. You can learn if you are new. If you are a new guys, so you can learn two technology because front end is a coding part, back end is a coding part, but DevOps is not a coding part. But DevOps is not a coding part. Now think about the requirement. In one project, if 10 people are required, in one project, 10 people are required, 7 people will be developer. Either they will be front end or either they will be back end. That combination. One person will be Scrum Master or your manager. One person will be DevOps person and one person will be one QA. I can say QA they may they need or they may not need. This is something I can say this is optional thing. This is something very easy thing. So people are going as a QA, but QA wise there are not much requirement. I can say Scrum Master is also optional. Why? Because in this 7 developer, there may be one guy who is more senior. So they can lead the team, they can run the project. But without this 7 front end and back end developer and without this DevOps, project is impossible. So you can say, you can conclude like this in any project, 70% developers are required of any tech stack, and always 10% requirement will be for DevOps. Okay, this is always fixed. Without this, no project. Means front end is this front end back end is compulsory and DevOps is compulsory. In some project, QA people will be there, QA people may not be there. It is up to requirement. But without front end, back end, and this DevOps with AWS, no project is there. So always there will be requirement. Now, try to understand why people are choosing front end and back end. Because it is having more package than DevOps also, right? Because what it is demanding. For example, tomorrow you are working as a developer, right? You are a developer. Then what will happen? You have to learn so many things because coding is there. People are afraid of coding, right? Now try to observe. In this diagram, this many tech stack is required now. This many in backend. What is required? Core Java. And who are from Java background, they should know. Same is for Python, right? How much time is required? But this is more required now. Positions are more. Similarly, front end. Okay. So almost it required how much time to completely learn? At least 3 to 4 months, right? Minimum, we can say only core Java required 100 days, advanced Java required 20 days. After that, this part required completely, you can say 2 to 3 months. So you can say almost 4 months is required. But coding is also required, more effort is also required. Similarly, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, TypeScript, these also require some effort, coding, practice, right? So, but these positions are more in the market, right? Always. And cloud position is also there in the always market. AWS DevOps cloud. So always think about your situation, not how people are behaving, not basis on that. Where what is your position? Are you a student? Are you a married person? Are you having a gap? Are you in continuation? Or are you want to switch the technology? Or you next is you want to upgrade yourself. So your situation, you know. I am a trainer. Anybody in the market is a trainer. So it's you who have to decide. That is what I am giving you clear picture. Where we are, what is the required. So DevOps is very easy. It's a 2 month course. DevOps with AWS, with which anyone can enter into the market because it required less effort. But there will be always demand. Without this DevOps and AWS, no project can be run. Okay, now guys, try to observe. So if any backend developer is there, I would recommend backend developer should go with AWS with DevOps. what I recommend, if UI person is there, UI person should go with AWS with DevOps. Right? If you are very initial phase of your career, okay. Almost, if you have spent almost 3 to 4 years on backend code, then you can learn this, and you can go with after 1 year or 2 years, you can go with UI. Because why you have to spend so much time, right? Now try to understand the recruitment process, guys. Try to understand the recruitment process. How recruitment is done? Some project has a requirement. Requirement, this technical manager will give to whom, or project manager who will come to know that, okay, I need some requirement. They will go to whom? They will go to recruiters in their company. Okay, which are not called, which are HRs in short, right? They will give this requirement. Hey, I need, there are some budgeting also, right? It is not like that. Everything is budget oriented. It's not like project have requirement, just give me a person. It's not like that. They have project, they have budget. Budget means some billing will be there. Client is going to give the billing. Based on that, they are deciding. So they will give the requirement to them. Who is technical person? Technical manager, project manager. HR know the process to hire the, so they will get the requirement from this person. They will shortlist. Their first duty is to shortlist the resume. Their first duty is to shortlist the resume. What is our duty? Our resume should be very beautiful. Beautiful in the sense it should attract recruiters. How it can be recruit? You will add your hobbies, right? You know badminton, you know cricket, then you know gardening, you know you're watching novels, reading novels. Then they will shortlist your resume, right? Is it like that? No, right? The shortlisted of resume means what? Resume should have proper good tech stack. Resume should have good tech stack. The more tech stack, the more chances of shortlisting of your resume. Now think of there are 10 people, there are 10 resume. Just think there are 10 resume. I will take only 2 examples of resume. One resume, tell me guys, one resume has only front end tech stack. Another resume, let me, one resume has only front end technology. Just think, just think. It is having only HTML, CSS, React something, some framework. One resume has only backend technology like core Java, Spring Boot, web microservices, and something DB. Think in this. Third resume is having backend plus AWS. Okay, now think. It means core Java. Let me add in short core Java, advanced Java, Spring Boot, microservices, database plus AWS. Okay, now fourth resume is having front end plus AWS. Try to observe. It should have HTML, same thing, CSS plus React, something, and this AWS. Okay. One resume is having backend plus front end plus AWS. When I am saying AWS means DevOps, guys. Don't misunderstand. I'm saying DevOps with AWS. Okay, try to understand. Because DevOps, you will understand not only this. Okay. I did not discuss anything about DevOps. I am just explaining the general practice because that will help you to understand, choose you to understand what you have to decide. Okay. These are 5 resume. Okay, when I'm saying backend means it is having all Java technology. Front end means all this HTML, CSS, React, and DevOps with AWS. Forget about HR. Tell me, you are a minimum common sense having, right? You are a human being. You are having 5 resume, and you are a HR. You yourself is an HR. Now tell me, think your which number you will select? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Just can you please ping in the chat? Can you please ping in the chat? Which number you will choose? Yes, Wilson, 100%, 5, right? Mohit, Jwala, yeah, 100%. 5, you will choose 5. Because this is having more, this is attracting for you. Because you know, if this guy will join your company, it can fulfill backend, front end, DevOps. If he is expecting more package, that is fine for you. Because package wise we have discussed. Instead of giving 3 people 30 lakhs, they are ready to give 25 lakhs. By this calculation, they are anyhow saving 5 lakhs. That is the concept. But 100%, this is very, very perfect resume. But this requires time because we have to learn backend. It requires 4-5 months. And we are human beings. 100% we cannot learn everything in parallel. If you try to learn everything in parallel, then you will yourself will get confused. So we have to start one by one. Because backend is coding, front end is coding, DevOps is not a coding. I believe few of you are from AWS batch. So you know, already you have done AWS. Do you think we have done any coding in AWS? No. It is all about configuration. Some commands are there that we are documenting. We are just doing copy paste. If we know the process, we know the system, we can run anything. So we have to think according to our requirement, how sharp we are, how much time we are having, what is our requirement. Based on that, we have to decide. So if you are a backend developer, you are a Java developer, you should go with this combination minimum. If you are a front-end developer, you should go with this combination because somehow you have started your coding. So this will make your life easy, right? Because spending 2 months, when I am saying 2 months, 60 days means plus minus 10, 15 days here and there, right? What is there? Right? Already we have spent so many time in your education. 1 to 12th class, 12 year, 4 years of engineering, 3 years of graduation. We have spent 15 years. Can't we bear 15 days extra? Can't we bear 20 days extra? I am talking to you guys in a very practical way. Because if I am practical, I will talk to you in a practical way, then you will become serious. If I will give you big thing, this is DevOps, this is front end, this is back end, that is not going to help you at the end of the course. So I want to discuss with everything with you in a practical way, in a practical approach, according to your need and situation. You have to decide. Okay? So what I can recommend is, what is your requirement? Based on that, you have to think and decide. So if you are a backend developer, you already started your journey for Java, Advanced Java, Spring Boot, microservice, even though you are from backend, very good. You can go with DevOps with AWS. You can, because see, at the end of the day, your resume is shortlisted also. What is the next process? Technical round, where people are getting filtered, right? Showing 100 things in your resume is not a good thing. Showing 10 skill, but with perfection is a good thing. Because here they are going to filter in technical rounds. They will easily come to know. If you, for the sake of shortlisting, you show this many cinema into your resume, they will in technical round, they will find out how much you are capable backend, how much front end, and how in one question only. They will give one scenario. If you are good, you are able to answer. Otherwise, not na. So why to get go into embarrassing situation? Okay, so better. If you are good with all this, I don't mind. I can recommend go with this. But at initial level, if you are a front-end developer, go with this combination. If you are this, go with this combination. Means already you are in this learning phase. So based on that, technical interview will be done. They will ask you, hey, tell me what is Spring Boot application? How annotation Spring Boot application works internally, right? What is a DOM in React? Like this. What is the real-time scenario error you find? Based on this uh, practical question, technical question, they will understand how much knowledge we are having. They will give some program, either front end, back end, they will understand. So that is what, because their duty is to shortlist resume, but technical person, technical round one, technical round two, you are clear means you are good in this tech side. Okay, so it is, you have to decide, okay, where we are right now, we are providing all the tech stack here. We are not saying that we are not going to go give front end, back end. Currently, we are in DevOps with AWS, but I am telling you what is better for you. You have to choose. Okay. Now, you all of are joined for DevOps with AWS. So, when I am saying DevOps with AWS, when is backend for, there is some not fully DevOps with AWS. Some part you need. What is shown in this diagram? What is shown in this diagram? GitHub, you should know as a developer. You should know Jenkins. You should know Maven, and you should know Docker Kubernetes. And some services of AWS, which I showed you, which I marked as dev. You should know Maven. You should know Git. You should know Tomcat. You should know SonarQube. You should know dev Kubernetes Jenkins. Did I mark this as other thing as a dev? No. Dev means developer also required this many tools. Those I marked as dev. But you as a DevOps, you should know everything. You should know everything, right? You should know Prometheus, Grafana, shell scripting, Ansible, other tools also. There are so many things. Chef, Puppet, right? You should know all these things, right? Because already developer has to write the code, but at the time of deployment, they should use this basic simple architecture. They should use this simple architecture. Developer, what it will do, it will write the code. They will move the code into GitHub repository. Then DevOps people already created infrastructure now. I have to talk so many things. So many things. 1 hour, 30 minutes less for today's session. Tomorrow also I have to talk so many things. I want to make you feel each component of the diagram, every word of my syllabus. Then only I can feel, then we can go to the actual content. So maybe 1 or 2 sessions you have to bear me. And if you want to know what is our content, what is my delivery, what is my subject, so I have already pasted my YouTube channel there. You can watch the recording. There is basic to good high level concepts also there. Everything we are not going to upload in YouTube, right? Because if I will upload everything in the YouTube, then who will attend my session, right? Nobody will attend the session, right? But from that videos, you can feel the level of subject, the content, how is the delivery, even though you are attending the sessions. Okay. So I will talk on more guys tomorrow. Okay. It will require 1 or 2 more sessions to explain me each and every component. What is required developer perspective, what is required for DevOps perspective. Okay. Then we can start with, maybe tomorrow I will start with SDLC, but tomorrow session also required to explain you the thing. Okay. So GitHub, developer will move the code to the GitHub. This is very simple architecture. If I will show you full architecture, then you will get confused at this moment. Okay. So I am giving you simple diagram. So GitHub, we are moving the code. Then Jenkins will help the code to move into the what? Automatically to the cloud. Right. So this is simple thing. This is required for developer. But DevOps architecture is little different. They have to create AWS infrastructure. They have to integrate this GitHub with Jenkins. They have to integrate everything with cloud. Every infrastructure they have to create. Monitoring of the infrastructure is required, right? That is the rules and responsibility. I even did not started the DevOps rules and responsibility. I did not started the what is requirement, right, for DevOps guy. I just giving you the only at this moment requirements. What is the process of hiring? What is the market? How it is changing? Right? All these thing only I am talking about. Right? How the trend is changing? Right? What is the project requirement? What is back and front end? How this resume shortlisted? Right? How you have to choose tech stack? Right? Right? And without DevOps AWS, no project can survive because infrastructure where without infrastructure not nobody can do anything, right? So these are 100% job oriented courses, guys. Either front end, back end, full stack, everything, right? Just okay. I will stop my screen share. I will stop the recording. Okay. Now I am giving you time to talk to you.